Hey y'all, Danny here. Call me what you want as long as it's respectful. Spirit has been tugging on me to do something for the Aries. Now, this has been the second day that Spirit is like, Aries, Aries, Aries. So, Aries, come on in. I need you to come on in. I don't know what's going on with y'all. I do feel like, sorry, my thing dropped. You could have dropped the ball on something. Maybe because of that, you could have dropped the ball on something. I did do a video the other day for the collective, and it was talking about closing one door before you enter another. So, Aries, for some of you, Aries, I feel like you need to do that too. Do not enter another door, whether that's a relationship, a career, or whatever, without closing or healing, or giving back or communicating in this door. I hope that makes sense. I'm using decks. I'm using this deck that I haven't used. I don't I used it before, but it's called Beyond the Self Oracle deck. So let's see what comes out for y'all Aries. And I'm going to use my deck. Spirit, talk to me for the Aries. What do you want them to know out of this deck? Thank you so much for being here. They are giving me the number 8 and the number 2. It could be 82, but I feel like it's 829 or something like that. What do you want the Aries to know out of here? And you know what they're telling me now? They're telling me to take my time. They're telling me to slow down. So Aries, if you can resonate with that, you need to slow down or take your time. Please do that. If you need to get some glasses, if something about glasses and braces. If you need to get any of those things done, my question to you is what you waiting on? Is your eyesight getting worse? Do you need to go to the eye doctor or something like that? Is your teeth hurting? Do you need to go to the dentist? They're giving me something about an aunt. Maybe you need to call a check on your aunt or your cousin. Aries, please. What do you want them to know out of this deck, Spirit? Anything out of here that you want? Thank you. I hate when they fall. Excuse me, y'all. I gotta get them. A little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. So, Aries, if you need to have faith at this time because of something, I feel like something is dysfunctional, and that could be your family. It could be a dysfunctional family, it is what it is. We all got it. Get in line. You know what I mean? I feel like something needs to be thought through, Aries. Something needs to be thought through, and that could be communication. Maybe you need to think before you speak. Aries, I do feel like something about your feelings. Something about not I don't know if I want to say telling the truth. Something about either you need to like tell the truth or tell your feelings or tell what's going on, speak your truth or something like that. And somebody's being like stubborn or hard-headed. Can I get two more? What do you want the Aries to know out of here? They're giving me something about trauma. So, and trauma is very large. Trauma could go from the smallest thing to from losing a pet to arguing with a friend to grief and death. I mean, trauma is all over the board. So whatever your trauma is, Spirit is saying you need to go within. You need to heal that first before you walk anywhere else or before you do anything else. You need to focus on you, Aries. You need to hunker down. That's what I want to say. Like hunker down. Really get serious with yourself, with your spirituality, about your 2026, your goals, your investments. This says, what has your inner voice been asking you? Listen and act. And didn't I just say that? Boom. What is your inner voice telling you? You need to listen to it and you need to act, okay? Aries, you don't need to do a hasty act like, oh, I'm mad or I'm in my feelings, so I'm going to do this. No, you need to listen and you need to sit still. You need to prioritize. You need to write things down. You need to budget. You know what I'm saying? And you need to save your coin too. They're giving me something about your money. Save your money. Spirit, talk to me. Can I get one more out of this deck? I don't think I'm really feeling this deck. I don't know. What do you want the Aries to know out of here? All right. What do you want the Aries to know? One more, please, out of here, please. Right now, they're showing me this card out of this other deck over there, right? So I don't know, and the card is about like mental clarity. So I don't know if that spirit is talking to me about like your mental health, or if you just got a lot on your mind, which can, even if you have a lot on your mind, that could lead to like mental health issues. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to talk to somebody. I want you to reach out to your community, your friends, your family, you know, the ones who are not dysfunctional. I would just want you to talk to somebody, a pastor, somebody, a cousin, or somebody, okay, a auntie, like I said earlier, somebody. And I feel like a makeover needs to be done, or maybe that's what's happening with you. I feel like Aries, something has been taking place, some type of transition has been, and it's been over time with you. But I feel like a new makeover, a new, not only with your outside but your inside. I do feel like your 2026, you're going to have clarity, you're going to look at things differently, you're going to have a different perspective. So I think you need to finish out this year doing your transitioning, really looking inside. And if you're not doing any of that, you need to do it. You know what I mean? Spirit, talk to me. One more, Aries. I want to say like a father is reaching out. This could be a deceased father that's reaching out, or you could have had a dream about your father. Something with the father. Something with your father. This says, stop giving away your power. Stop giving away your power right now. Boom. And I can tell you right now, Aries, y'all probably don't feel like y'all are giving away your power. But the way y'all act sometimes, and this is not for every Aries in the world. Don't hit me in the comments, y'all. But I know a few of y'all. I know a few Aries. And I could tell right now, y'all wouldn't think that y'all are giving away your power. But sometimes with the way that y'all be acting and keeping things to yourself and wearing your feelings on your sleeve and acting out sometimes, you're giving away your power. Stop it. Okay, the bottom of the deck says, no one said this. No one said that this whole life thing was a race. It's okay to slow down. Did I not say that 2 minutes ago? Did I say like spirit set feels like it's telling me to slow down? Maybe that message is for you. I said that 2 minutes ago. Aries, I feel like you are, some of you are making rash decisions. I feel like you have a lot on your plate. I feel like you're overthinking, and I think you need to slow down. I think you need to really focus on your self-growth, focus on self-love, focus on your spirituality. I think you need to dive into like something with learning, maybe a course, or, and it could be a course on anything, but it should be something that you are desiring to do, because then that's a part of self-love. You know what I mean? Can I get one more out of here to fill this gap right here, please, Spirit? For the they gave me two. Some of you might have fish, because there's a fish bowl. You see the fish bowl right here? Boom. So some of you could have fish. This says, listen to your body and do what it is asking of you. So if you're hurting, gallbladder, they're telling me something about a gallbladder. I don't even know what that is, but I do know something with your body. So go to the doctor, okay? Go to the doctor. If you're drinking, I feel drinking is in the mix. I said that in another reading too. Go watch the last collective reading that I did, because it was something about like drinking too much or alcoholism or abuse or something like that. Um, so listen to your body, y'all, and do what it is asking you to do. And Aries, I feel like they are asking you to sit down. I feel like there's a lot of energies around you. And I feel like it's in your it's something with the mind. Something's happening with the mind. I don't mean that as a bad thing. I'm just saying like I feel overstimulated. I feel like there's a lot on your plate. I feel like there's a lot in my mind. You know what I'm saying? So this says when you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. It's funny that Spirit took that card out because I feel like you need to slow down. I don't feel like you need no excitement right now. I think the But if you look at this card in a different way, I've been looking at a lot of Bashir. I don't know if you know who Bashir is, but he's a channeler. He channels beings. Anyway, he always says people should go for their highest excitement. So to me, this card is saying you should do like pick up a course, something that you love to do. You should journal. You should do something for you that's going to stimulate your mind instead of all of this stuff on your mind, like overthinking and all of this stuff. Sorry, that's what I got with that. I'm gonna do my deck real quick. We don't got time for that. What I said we don't got time for is that this is very hard to open. I'm trying to open it so that I can put the cards back in, and that's what I didn't have time for. But Spirit is telling me, and I feel like that's a message for you, Aries. I think y'all need to get organized too. The Spirit is telling me something about like organization and slowing down and really looking at things and putting things in its proper place. You know, financially, what is that? Life insurance, things of that nature. Like things of that nature. You need to, and I don't want y'all to be like life insurance. Like I'm just saying, like Spirit is saying you need to get the important details of your life together. There's nothing's gonna happen to you in the end, but Spirit is saying it's time for you to focus on you. I got a new cuff ring, y'all. So if you see me, look at it, ain't it cute? Spirit is saying if you doing too much, you need to like stop and you need to bring it back to you. They do really want you to journal though. They keep telling me to journal. Aries, I don't know a lot of you, and I know there's some of you out there who journal. So don't hit me in the comments. But like I said, I know a couple of y'all. A few of y'all. And I know y'all are not into like consistency or journaling and shit like that, but you need to. Even if it's a one liner or a paragraph or something before you go to bed or when you wake up. Again, they giving me something about the mind. Like first just now they gave me something about like changing your course, like changing your direction, looking at something else. But then again, they gave me like there's a lot on your brain. Spirit, what do you want? This is my deck I'm using right now, so I don't have a box for it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 444. Your angels are with you. You're being guided. Your loved ones, your deceased loved ones, all of them, they with you. They're trying to tell you that they're with you. They're trying to say that they see that you need some type of guidance or help. But you got to tune into them. You got to tune into them. Aries, Spirit, Aries. Somebody might be pregnant or a baby, something with a baby coming into this world, pregnancy, something like that. Spirit, talk to me for the Aries. What do you want them? What do you want them to know? This says, I like. Ooh. This says, you're not perfect. You're not perfect, but you are loved. You're not perfect, but you are loved. I love that. Please understand, everybody, y'all, no one's perfect, but we are made from source and we are all loved. But it's one thing for me to know it or for the world to know it. You got to know it. You know what I mean? It should not be validated through other people, Aries. Okay? I do feel like a Sagittarius, a Virgo. This could be in your chart, a Libra, Gemini. These could all be in your chart, or these could be people or energy around you. Anything else out of here, Spirit? Anything else? Okay, thank you. 11/11, it's coming. 11/11, it's coming. And actually, November 11th is coming. So you might be talking to a Scorpio. Something might be happening for you. You might have a meeting or a doctor's appointment on the 11th. I think that's a Tuesday. What's missing in your life? Aries, what's missing in your life? What's missing in your life? You got to get to the bottom of things. Like, what's really missing in your life? I feel like there's some unhappiness. But you are a chosen one. Look at that. You're a chosen one. There's something real special about you, real unique, Aries. But again, I could see that because I'm a psychic, but you need to see that. You need to see you are a chosen one. And look at the bottom of the deck. Dad. Something with your dad, y'all. Somebody's dad could be sick. You need to reach out. You need to help. You need to pour your love into that. Maybe you're about to become a dad. Maybe. I'm not really getting that energy, but I did say pregnancy earlier. I felt it. Healing is a process. Don't worry about a relationship. Healing is a process. Don't worry about a relationship. Worry about your healing process. Worry about you. Don't worry about a relationship. And this one says your solar plexus is blocked. So I want you to go on YouTube University, since you're on here already, and type in solar plexus. Your solar plexus, let me see. Your solar plexus, I want to say, is yellow, and it sits underneath your ribs. I hope I'm not getting that confused with the other one. It's yellow. It holds all of your, like, your willpower, your determination, your worthiness. You know what I mean? So maybe you need to sit and meditate on like a yellow stone, or just see the color yellow. You know what I'm saying? And hold your hand underneath your rib, right here on the side. I don't know if you can see me, but like right here. Hold your hand here. Hold your hand on your heart. And heal your solar plexus. You can remove that blockage yourself. It has to be consistent though. You got to do it for 3 days, 7 days, 14 days, 21 days. Spare anything else? I don't know what happened on Halloween, but like they just showed me Halloween. You could be like, maybe you don't like clowns, or maybe you saw something about clowns. Halloween. Maybe you don't like Halloween. I'm hearing karaoke. Maybe you was karaokeing on Halloween. I don't know. Maybe you like karaoke. The foundation, 20 minutes on the clock, y'all, because I don't want this to be a long video. The foundation to this video, Aries, you got to get back to you. You lost yourself. And it's time for you to get back to you. I feel like you've been playing for a long time, playing around in other sandboxes. You've been playing around a long time. But now it's time for you to really hunker down and really focus on you, your inner workings. You know, your love, your caring for you, yourself and for others. Your spirituality, taking a course, your mental health. I need you to really like hunker down for these next 2 months, November, December, because your 26 could look different. And what I mean by that is that like a different direction in your career, self-love, like a burst of self-love. I don't even, honestly, there could be people you could be talking to come next year, but I feel like if you really hunker down, I feel like it's going to be, next year is going to be all about you. You know what I mean? Then you're going to be looking into like saving money, putting things away, getting new houses, apartments, things like that, moving, cars. I feel like things are going to be different for you throughout 2026. Bottom of the deck is love is right around the corner. Be open. Love is right around the corner for some of y'all, but be open. Some of you are guarded. Some of you, and it says new love is right around the corner. So be open to it. And listen, that is a true fact. That is a true fact. When I write these cards out, spirit writes through me. So for some of you, new love is around the corner. But I feel like y'all, and I don't know, Aries, I feel like this. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I need you to really like woosah. I need you to love on you first. I need you to love inside and outside on you. I want you to look towards your 2026. I want you to look at new career goals. I want you to look at new investments. You know what I mean? I want you to start praying more, praying out loud, journaling more. Yeah. And that's not for everyone. So that's not for everyone. But if it resonates with you, it resonates. Because as soon as I said that, they gave me like some psychic area. Some of you people who are watching are psychics as well. But just because you're psychic, that don't mean you got all your shit together. I don't got all my shit together and I'm a psychic. You know what I mean? So maybe this means you need to really join a spiritual course. Maybe you need to get out there and expand your consciousness when it comes to your psychic mediumship. You know what I mean? So invest in yourself. All right. Being happy is a choice. That's right, Aries. Being happy is a choice. Other people and this other energy I'm feeling is not going to bring you happiness. Only you can say, you know what? I want to be happy with me. All right. Now let me get you a numbers card. And I already said this about communication, but something's happening with communication too. I feel like the retrograde might be hitting y'all hard too. Like computers are failing, writing is off, some type of communication is failing and you need to get it together. You might smoke because they're focusing right now on the throat chakra. They're focusing, I don't know if you smoke or something with the throat and the lungs. You can have respiratory issues at this time. You can have a cold at this time. Or this could be a blockage with communication. Some type of blockage with communication. We have 1031, which is passion. Aries, it's time for you to really dive into you. What is your passion? What is your purpose? What do you love to do? You don't have to quit your 9 to 5 to do your passion. And then if you do in your passion, how can you expand it? How can you make it look better? Some of you can draw, like some of you are artists. Look at this. Protection 444. I can't make that up. Look. I can't make it up. It's almost like Spirit is saying, we got you. We gonna save you. Don't worry. Don't worry. But I feel like Spirit is saying, but you got to get it together. You got to make some changes, Aries. There got to be some changes. Some of you got to get, I feel like you got energy in your life that you need to remove. Either you need to remove yourself or ask Spirit, God, the universe to remove them. You know what I mean? It could be at work. I don't know where it could be. But in your life, I feel like there's energy. You need a cleansing, a good cleansing. 1212 choices. Aries, it's about the choices you make. And I try to tell people, when you don't make a choice, that is making a choice. Because it keeps you right where you are. But you are making a choice not to be happy. You are making a choice not to get your mental sanity together. You are making a choice to move like a turtle. You are making a choice to feel like you're stuck. You're making a choice to stay in a relationship. You're making... Come on now. I could go on forever. All right? What else do you want the Aries to know? We got 26 minutes on the clock, and I'm going to end it right here. Maybe. I think there's another deck I want to do. 1144, leveling up. This is what Spirit wants you to do. And I think they're trying to say, I think you are going to level up, Aries. I think come 2026, I feel like you're going to feel the shift. 1010, faith. Boom. This is the second card that's talking to you about having faith. New beginnings. I love it. Let me get this other deck. The Psychic Tarot. Let me give me a couple of these. Give y'all a couple of these, Spirit, please. You know when I'm hearing that song, Twin, where have you been? You might know somebody that you call twin. You might have a twin. Nobody knows me like you. Sometimes I'm a singer, sometimes I'm not. Don't judge me. Here we go, Spirit. What do you want the Aries to know out of this deck? And I'm going to end it right after this. What do you want them to know? I only need a good 3 of them out of here. I see it. I see it. I see it. We have rejoice in celebration. This is family, friends. This is like the 3 of Cups. Going out, celebrating, happiness. Something is over. Something has just begun. Some type of move up. Some type of level up. I love it. You could be celebrating somebody's birthday too. Like a Scorpio's birthday, you could. Love begins. I love this. Love begins. But I'm hoping that you love yourself first. Focus. I want you, if you are in a new relationship, Aries, I want you to take it slow. I'm getting the name Demetrius or a name that starts with a D. Or you could call somebody D. I don't know. Somebody could be a DJ that you know too. Heart chakra. Heart chakra. I think you all need like a Reiki cleansing. I think you should go and get all your chakras like rebooted. You know how you take your car and get like a tune-up or oil change? You need to take your body and get, just like you would go get a massage, get a Reiki cleansing. So it can unclog some of your chakras. And this is number 4. 4 is your number. This week, Aries, 4. Protection, guidance. But you got to be open to hear it. Triumph, Aries. I'm going to end it on that note. Everything is going to work out for you. But I think Spirit just brought me here to be a reminder. Like, don't slip. Don't slip. Things, it's okay to get to, life be lifing. So it's okay, to have a drink here, to go out with this person here, to play in other sandboxes, to focus on other energies. It's okay sometimes. But I think Spirit brought me here for you to know now it is time. I think Spirit is trying to tell you, Aries, get ready. All right? Get ready. Third eye chakra, your dreams. I feel like your dreams are probably insane. Half of the time you can't remember them, but half of the time you can. Half of the time you definitely don't understand them, but oh, and I feel like you might want a yes or no answer. The answer is yes. That's what they're giving it to me right now. Sorry, I was looking for the deck, the yes or no deck. The answer is yes. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Here, let me use this. I didn't give y'all no tarot, but you know what? Spirit, if the answer is yes, can I see a major arcana or can I see a yes card out of the deck? Upright, please. If the answer is no, can I see anything in reverse? Y'all want a yes or no answer? Ask your question right now in your head. Spirit, yes or no, please. Cosmic Coven. This is like a major arcana and it came out upright. The answer is yes. I love you. Aries, sweet dreams. I want y'all to have a beautiful week ahead and I want you to focus on you and your priorities, okay? Love you.